എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഞാൻ ഗൗതമി നായർ. ഇന്നൊരു ആർട്ടിസ്റ്റ് എന്ന നിലയിൽ എനിക്ക് ഏറ്റവും അഭിമാനവും സന്തോഷമുള്ളൊരു ദിവസമാണ്. കാരണം ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ഏറ്റവും മികച്ച സംവിധായകനാണ് എൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഉള്ളത്, ശ്രീ എസ് രാജമൗലി സർ. അദ്ദേഹം മാത്രമല്ല, തെലുങ്ക് ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിലെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ സൂപ്പർ സ്റ്റാർസായ എനിക്ക് വളരെയധികം ഇഷ്ടമായിട്ടുള്ള ശ്രീ ജൂനിയർ NTRും ശ്രീ രാം ചരണുമാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒപ്പം ഇന്നുള്ളത്. So it's truly an honor that I've had this opportunity to be able to talk and have a conversation with the three of you.
Pleasure.
So first off, I'd like to ask you, sir, that why RRR? After doing a film as big as Bahubali, what made you pick this particular story to make? Like, what made you choose this particular story?
No, there is nothing particular about me picking a story. It is when I hear a storyline or when I have a plot point or just an idea, even if it's an idea. If that moves me, if I keep thinking about the same idea again and again, for like say a period of 10 days or 2 weeks, if it is continuously running in my mind, so that's an indication for me saying, yeah, this is the thing that I have to pick up next. Initially, I was just kicked up about having a multi-starrer.
Okay.
Bringing two stars together, Charan and Tarak, and bringing two stars together onto one project is not an easy job. I mean, stars might accept because of me, but I wanted them to come and enjoy themselves on the set. So initially, I told them a story about a love story, nice love story, a quadrangular love story kind of setup, and they liked it, and they came on board. Then my wife said, who will say a love story from you? I was petrified. I was terrified because we already announced the project. Then suddenly this thought struck me, making a completely fictional story about two legendary freedom fighters. So the moment I had the thought, and there was no looking back.
But was there any particular reason as to why you chose both of them?
See,
I mean, not just them.
If I have to pinpoint one reason why it is both of them, is because the friendship that they have, kind of bondage, kind of understanding that they have between each other. And I had this kind of, they belong to two traditionally rival families of 35 years of rivalry was there in the fans, not between the families, in the fans. So I thought it would be nice to
bring them both together.
The two people who you think rivals for 35 years are actually friends. That mindset gave me a kind of excitement.
So coming to both of you, I've heard in a couple of interviews where you'd mentioned that you weren't aware of the script when he asked you to do the movie. No. So was the only reason that you accepted the film because it was him? I mean, both of you, or was there any other factor that you wanted to do?
Obviously, it's because of him.
That's it.
That's it.
Absolutely right. We said yes, maybe a couple of months later we heard the
So
script.
were you taken aback when you heard the script? Was there any element that surprised you, like, oh, is this what's happening, or anything?
No, the first time when he said it was a quadrilateral love story,
Huh.
that's when I was like, are you serious? Love story after Bahubali? So then later when he said, you know what, actually this is the story. So we used to get a few spoilers from his son and from his wife a little bit here and there. And then finally when he narrated this, we were like, oh, wow.
From your previous films as well, is this the main reason why you keep repeating your technical crew and that you don't experiment with new people?
See, one is the comfort level of knowing each other. Second thing is, let it be Bahubali or let it be RRR, not just their expertise, their mindset is also important. The experience is also important. To be focused on a project that is 2.5 years long, not all technicians can do it. There might be brilliant technicians, but to have that focus for that long, you need people with experience.
So, both of you have previously worked with Sir. So this is your fourth collaboration and your second. And your debut film was with him as well. So in the
His debut was with me.
I was looking at him and I
I'm
went,
proud to say that his debut was
his debut was with you.
I was a senior by then. Just one
minus.
film.
So in the last respective amount of time that both of you have known him, how much do you think he's changed or evolved as a director?
There's no change in him as a director. Evolvement is, I'm sure even when he worked with him for Magadhira, or when his second film and my second film were with him.
With him, yes.
Coincidentally. Evolvement is something you've seen. There's no matter how much I tell you, it's still less than what you know him as a director today. From being assistant script writer to being a assistant director to being the biggest director of India today, you've seen how he's evolved as a director. So nothing has changed in him as a director. Nothing. His urge, his want, his perfection, want for perfection, his want for telling stories has not changed. The only thing is he's become a little more. He's more hungrier now. He wants to tell the world his stories. He's hungrier. He's craving for more.
I mean, you can't really quantify the growth of Rajmouli garu. It's very difficult to put it in words. But as we work, we know that there is a huge difference. A very large, very big. In Tamil, they'll say, "Alla jasti aichu." You know, the writing has become so much more deeper, so much more subtler, and the canvas has also become bigger post Bahubali, and his involvement with artists and the way he guides us through is become so much clearer for us. It is so much more easier now, and we are enjoying working with him. I've learned so much with him. Yes, I've learned it in the past. I'm learning much, much better. I think I've also evolved as an actor, as a person while working with him. I don't know about how much he evolved, but I really evolved as a person.
Visually, yeah, he had black hair then. He just turned all white.
Salt, pepper.
Visually. No, there's no salt, pepper. There's no pepper.
There is pepper.
It's all
On the right, there is a lot of pepper.
But so as actors, how difficult is this process for both of you? Like, is it easy? Is it hard?
No, absolutely not.
I think probably this is how it should be, is what I felt when I was working. It was all so scattered. Though we are also considerably great actor, I'm myself and a very good actor, but somewhere we are a little scattered because there's not the right, sorry.
You can finish laughing. It's all
So sorry.
We work better when there is a proper guidance, and he really guides us minutely.
So another question I'm very curious to ask you about is that, like, superhero is a thing right now, be it Spider-Man, and even Kerala has its own Minnal Murli that everybody's talking about. But when it comes to your movies, you take very average or rooted characters and they're playing people that are larger than life.
Yes.
But they're very similar to superheroes themselves.
Yes.
So do you believe that the true superpower is actually in the storytelling?
Yes, absolutely. That is, storytelling is the main thing. That is my main strength. But like you said, the connect with the people happens when the character or the characterization or the emotion is rooted in the regional or Indian way of Indian culture. I can say that. At least that's how I get excited with. No, let's say Superman flies, zips across the sky. I look at the visual and say, wow, but I won't have an emotional connect there. But if I have a scene where Jambavan comes and says, Hanuman, you are the person who have to jump across the 100 yojanas to reach Lanka and bring Rama and Sita together, and Hanuman stands on that mountain and takes a mighty leap and jumps across the ocean. That's what makes me connect. No, it is both two superheroes who are zipping across the sky, but there it is just a visual. Here there is an emotion and an Indianness to that emotion. So this is where I connect.
Okay. So coming back to RRR, like, both of you are actually playing true life, like real life characters. So apart from the input that you might have got from the director's team, was there any sort of research or work that both of you did for your characters?
Absolutely not.
It's not a biopic.
Yeah.
Only the characters were real, who lived in the past. We studied about them. So probably we just took the spirit of those two legends who fought in the past
on the first day of shoot. First day of shoot, it was very simple thing. They just had to come on a bike. He was riding the bike. He was sitting behind him. Not exactly that shot, but that kind of shot, and having a simple talk, and very simple scene we shot for the first. Second day, his call time was a little bit earlier. His call time was a little bit later. So he came. He came onto the set and he said, "Where is Tarak?"
Where is Tarak?
And
So up there,
he was
60
up-
feet above.
60
All you could hear
feet
me is yell from, he was I wanted to run back to my car.
On the second day itself, we put them in harnesses and took them 60 feet into the air
Like a
and were
pendulum.
swinging like
So
a
it was like a
pendulum.
pendulum.
back and forth.
So I was there, like 60 feet up there looking at Charan. So it's, yeah, but
But it was fun.
But it was
But at the
fun.
end of the day, they say every time they say that, no, the beginning this is a little bit problematic, but at the end of it, they really enjoy that.
All three of you have a huge fan base in Kerala, like because of your previous works and of course what you're doing right now. So before we end, is there anything that you would like to actually tell to the Malayali audience?
thank you since Magadhira, a lot of movies you have embraced and appreciated us and blessed us. I really heartful thanks to all my Malayalam audience and movie lovers. Thank you. Yeah, cut, copy, paste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all this love and all this confidence you keep giving us as actors. 7th January it is. We're coming up with our RRR.
RRR.
Please watch it. Bless us.
Thank you, Kerala. Thank you, all the Malayalam movie lovers. It's been an honor coming here, promoting my previous films, these films, and if you are a fan of Bahubali, if you have liked the kind of emotions Bahubali portrayed, I'm sure you'll love RRR as well. Because as far as the emotions are concerned, the hard-hittingness of the emotions is concerned, we are calling RRR is Bahubali into 10, just the kind of intense emotions that it portrays. Jan 7th, we are coming in front of you. Hope you like it. Thank you.